Today we're going to talk to you about how to shoot a compound bow. Let's just go over some of the basic things that you need that you can pick up at your local archery shop or arrowhead archery shop to use on your compound bow. First thing is going to be a release. 99.9% of the people that are hunting with a recurve or a compound bow are going to be using a release. A release is going to be more accurate and more consistent than finger shooting. Finger shooting is what you would use on a recurve bow. Today I'm going to show you how to execute a proper shot. This is your arrow. They're going to spine your arrow for your bow, which also leads into your draw length, poundage, and your ability of what you can pull. Take your arrow, put it on the string, push it until you hear it click. You want to make sure that the arrow is knocked. One of the reasons you want to make sure of that is if I have a half knocked arrow, this bow is going to basically dry fire itself, which is going to lead to accidents or injury to the bow or the person shooting the bow. So make sure when you put that arrow on there, you hear that nice little click, so there's a good tight knock and the arrow is attached to the string. Shooting a fall away rest, I'm going to flip that up, take my release. These are what we call D-loops. Please make sure that they are secure and that you actually see someone shoot the bow before you do. Take your release, clip it into the D-loop like such. Now we're going to take the bow, feet shoulder width apart, looking at my target. Some guys prefer a more open stance. Me personally, I want to be like I'm in a batter's box. And you can see this little red line is like an arrow or line. I like my tips of my feet on that line. Again, clip your release onto your loop, look at the target, take the bow, push, pull, expand your chest, anchor the bow, hand in the point of my jaw, arrows in the corner of my mouth, the tip of my nose just touching my string, release. Now one thing you'll notice in my release, you'll see a lot of guys that do this, and again, this is one thing we can do with your release. You never want to do this, you never want to do that. When you shoot a bow, that's what we call punching. Knock it, go over again, nice good knock, rest is up, clip my release on. When I draw this bow back again, expanding my chest, using my shoulders, not my arms, you anchor, corner of your mouth, tip of your nose, my finger is on the trigger. I'm feeling the trigger. I'm not tapping in, I'm not doing anything else. I start depressing my shoulders together and have a nice, smooth, crisp trigger pull, which will lead to more consistent shots and more meat in your freezer.